Hey, and it's time for another basic beer review. And today, we've got some of the Brewdog Black Heart Stout. Doing more stouts at the moment with it being winter time. Saw this at the supermarket. I mean, it's been around for quite a while now. It's Brewdog's answer to Guinness, or that's kind of what we reckon, or what people are reckoning. To be honest, it's 4.1% ABV, just like Guinness. It's coming in a can with a widget, just like Guinness. But are there any more similarities to Guinness? Well, let's have a see. So let's crack it open and have a see what's going on with it. So yeah, this was Brewdog. I think just trying to brew just a normal stout, basically, just a nice normal creamy stout, just like Guinness. We'll get it in the glass quite quickly because you need to do a hard pour with these kind of things to get the widget doing its thing. So obviously it's pouring a jet black colour, and it's, well, there we go. And from what I gather, this settles a lot quicker than Guinness does, so it is settling a bit there. But yeah, so I mean, it's Black Heart Stout. I say it's their kind of answer to Guinness, really. But it is just a standard stout that I think if you go into a Brewdog bar and you like a stout, then this is just a standard stout. It's not a special stout. It's not, as far as I know, it's not a pastry stout, or it's not like a fruity stout, or it's not got any gimmick or anything. It's just a good standard stout. Well, that's what it's supposed to be anyway. So let's have a look. Let's give it a bit of a review and see what I'm thinking about it. Now these were, I think I got these. Well, they're about £5 for 4 cans, aren't they? Really? So it's not exactly dear, to be honest. It's similar price to Guinness. Similar price range. Let's have a see what the nose is telling us on it. So getting the nose there. So what I'm getting there is it's quite roasty, quite toasty, but I am getting quite a bit of coffee and some chocolate as well. So I'm getting coffee and chocolate there on it. It's got a similar aroma to the Roaster Coaster that they did with Evil Twin a bit ago, basically. With a bit more of a coffee smell to it. It doesn't smell as sweet as that one was. That was a 9% sort of sweet coffee stout. If anyone remembers that one, it was really nice. This one's smelling, I'm smelling coffee. Quite a bit of coffee, to be honest, there. But almost like kind of instant coffee rather than freshly roasted coffee. And there's not a huge amount else in the aroma there. So let's see if there's a huge amount more in the taste. So let's dive into this one. Cheers. So it's quite sharp. It's quite a sharp taste there. It's very smooth drinking, but I wouldn't say it's particularly creamy. It's not creamy like Guinness. It's got quite a bit of sharpness to like bitter coffee or bitter dark chocolate. On the taste there, I mean, I wouldn't say it's particularly bad. It's all right. But I'd say there is a bit of chocolate in the taste there. There's quite a lot of coffee in the taste. I'm not getting a huge amount more from the taste. There is quite a sharp taste on it there. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a standard stout, really. Does it give Guinness a run for its money? Well, I mean, it's not like Guinness, I wouldn't say. It's more bitter than Guinness. There's more of a coffee flavour than Guinness. I think there's a bit more of a chocolate flavour than Guinness as well. I'd say with Guinness the flavours are a little bit more well balanced. Although I'd say the flavour here is a little bit stronger. I wouldn't have put this down at a 4.1%, or I would have put this somewhere between 5 and 5.5. But I wouldn't say it's particularly complex flavour either. I'd say the aroma, it's quite chocolate and coffee heavy. It is quite bitter. I think if you just want to winter warm a bit of a stout, then I think it's alright. But well, there you go. That's that's the review. That's all I can say about it, really. There's not a lot more I can say about it. I mean, it's a stout. It's quite coffee and chocolate forward. Other than that, that's about it, really. Just give it a rating. So quality-wise, not ridiculously high quality. It's a standard stout. I must admit, I'm enjoying it a bit. I'll give it a C plus for quality. This one, I think I'll give it a C plus for quality. Yeah, be generous. Give it a bit of a C plus. I would say it's not as good as Guinness, but it's, it's not far off. Well, Guinness in a can anyway. Obviously, when you get Guinness at a pub or Guinness in Ireland or Guinness at the brewery, then it ramps it up another notch each time. But compared to Guinness in a can, I wouldn't say this was particularly much worse than Guinness in a can. But yeah, it's alright. And didn't pay a lot for it. I mean, 4 cans for £5. What can you get 4 cans for £5 nowadays? So I'd say for value, it's reasonable value. I'll give it a B for value. Happy to do that. But that's about it really for this. It's alright. It's alright. It's a stout. Would I get it again? I don't know. I might just get the Guinness instead, or something else, or a fancier stout. I don't know. But I'm going to finish the rest of this now. And until next time, have a good one.